Spiderfish, Spiderfish, does whatever a Spiderfish does. Can he swim from a web? No, he can't. He's a fish. Look out! Here comes a Spiderfish. Holy ho, it's your freaking boy back again with the goddamn nitty gritty old cool old game. What the fuck is this intro? So I recently started a rental program for video games, as your boy is not a rich man. Which means that I can finally start covering new releases. Yeah! So here we are. Ow! Spider-Boy Mother Trucking Miles Morales is finally here. Now I have been hyped as heck since the reveal trailer, so let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into this bad boy. What Oh, this is much harder than it looks.
Spider-Man!
So before I get into the nitty-gritty spider flying across the city, there is a recap available in this game if you haven't played the first title, which I recommend that you go and play before this game, as Miles Morales is kind of a sequel to the original game. But anyways, your boy Miles here is under the titillage, the what? The titillage? I wrote titillage on my script, what the heck? Could you imagine? It's like Peter Parker, but he's just got like massive boobs. God damn it. Whew. So as I was saying, Miles here is doing his thing while his hot mum Rio is out doing her thing, which is doing politics, and she's like a senator. She's gonna be a senator. Moving on. Miles' mom has got it going on. She's all I want and I waited for so long. So she's trying to run for office in New York or something like that. I don't know how American politics work. But then these absolute ass clowns known as the Underground show up with their Saints Row 4 looking ass logo to cause some trouble. But your boy Miles over here is like, nah. So Miles starts investigating what's really going on behind the scenes. But I really can't say anything more than that, because that's going into spoiler territory, and the spoiler gang go hard. But all you gotta know is that Peter Parker is away from New York, so your boy Miles here needs to step up, step on, and step into the suit. Step into the suit is what I'm trying to. So the intro segments are hype as fuck! Miles is over here smacking up convicts like bum, 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 bum. And then it's like, oh shit, Rhino's here! Oh my god! And then Miles is just like, I'm gonna ride the Rhino! Yeah, baby! And oh shit, it's New York Mall! But no, you gotta make sure that you save everyone and smash, bash, oh, but no, baby! And then he's ghost riding the Rhino again, and it's absolutely hype as hell. Got a little bit too excited there. Oh boy. Miles Morales continues to be absolutely hype, just like the original game was. And it felt so good to be back in this world. And it all really helps to make you feel like a Miles Morales. So some characters from Spiderman PS4 return, and J. Jonah Jameson is back yelling at not one Spider-Man, but two Spider-Man. Zzz. I also got a laugh out of this really well-timed drop at the main menu. So the story for this game isn't quite as good as Spiderman PS4, but it's still quite a lot of fun with emotional moments, twists and turns, and a lot of quips. Now moving over to the gameplay, this game really makes you feel like Miles Morales. Swinging around in New York City gives you that exact same rush that it did in the first game. You can soar across the cityscape. You can still do the really awesome You can front flip, you can back flip, you can do freaking side flips, but you can't kick flip, so I'm gonna have to mark the game down just a little bit from a high rating to a... But Miles isn't your dad, Spider-Man. Ew. Nuh-uh. He's a new boy with his new boy spider moves. Miles swings across the city with his own animations, which is super cool. And there is also the new addition of Venom Leap, which allows you to gain height very quickly. And it is all still goddamn super fun to do, and it all really helps to make you feel like Miles Morales. So combat is still pretty similar to Spiderman PS4. Had to clarify that one, because if I'd have said the first Spider-Man game, then oh boy! You still have a lot of familiar moves here, such as the jump, bam, whee, off the roof you go. But Miles has some goddamn awesome moves that he can do too. So Miles has an electric personality. And thus he can use Venom Power. No, not that one. Venom Power is a dope-ass new ability in this game. Miles can build up a charge as you smack and whack your way through New York, and once he gets a full charge, you can unleash badass new moves, such as the standard Venom Punch, or you can do other cool things such as the Venom Dash and the Venom Jump. These moves are a small addition, sure, but they add a hell of a lot more to the combat, and that is awesome. So stealth is back, and it's better than ever! As Miles can actually go invisible by using camouflage. So you can sneak, bam, your way to victory. And you can also web up bad guys to get them out of your way. Miles also gets some new gadgets to play with, such as the electric remote mines, which are shockingly fun to play with. Get it? Get it? Cause it's shocking, like, it's electric, and... Now, there's nothing revolutionary about these new gadgets, but they are still a hell of a lot of fun to use. There are some puzzles to solve in the game, which even a monkey-brained moron such as myself can solve, and that's wonderful. This can involve something like setting up a train by turning it on a track, webbing your garage door before it shuts, or shooting web at one pylon and then connecting it to another pylon to conduct an electrical charge. There are once again a variety of badass or sometimes silly looking suits for Miles to don, and some of these suits are bad ass. Now, I'm not going to be showing too many suits during this video because I don't want to spoil any of them and I want to leave them all for you to find. But there are some really goddamn awesome suits in this game, including a certain suit that has a certain mod that changes Miles' frame rate to look like a very certain movie. That's all I'm saying. Suits can also be equipped with visor mods and suit mods. These mods can give you some pretty badass benefits, such as decreased damage from melee attacks, or silent takedowns when you are using camouflage. There is a lot to play around with here. Photo mode is back, and I'm absolutely thrilled by that because I couldn't stop taking pictures in the first game. There's a ton of things here to help you make your own Spider-Man pictures, such as expressions, stickers, and lights and filters to really help your picture pop out. Chunkerman does whatever a Chunkerman does. Can he chunk from a web? No, he can't because he's a chunk. Chunk on my Chunkerman. In the first game, it was amazingly fun, pun intended, to take picture of... Wait, I put... I'm choking, first of all. Oh god. In my script, I put to take picture. To take picture. And it is just as fun to take pictures in this game too. Taking pictures like this really makes you feel like Miles Morales. Now, the Friendly Neighborhood app is a cool little app that Miles can use to get requests from people all over the city. And these essentially act as your side quests. And they can have you doing things such as finding a missing cat, taking a selfie with a cool chick, and oh, there's an explosion! Go, Spider-Man, go! There's actually a lot of really fun content in these side missions, so do not sleep on them. Now, scattered around New York are challenges for Miles that my main man PT2 web set up. These challenges can, well, challenge you. Like, what did you think it was gonna be, huh? What did you think it was gonna be? Wake up in there! Wake up in there, brain! Come on! Freaking one side of my hurt is being an absolute boisterous pain and will not stop sticking out. Like, just stay down! Take the L! Now, throughout New York, you can find a bunch of collectibles. Miles can find tech caches which can help you to upgrade some of your abilities and purchase new suits. Time capsules can be found all around the city too, and these act as your kind of backpacks for this game, luring you in to some of Miles' past. Just make sure you don't try and pull objects towards you like this absolute dumbass tried to do. I'm the dumbass. I'm the dumbass. Also, a lot of random stuff that was in the first game comes back too, such as the awesome loading screens. There's also subway antics, and the ability to interact with civilians where you can do this. Also, you can pet a cat. So I need to start this section by addressing the elephant in the room. They changed Peter Parker's face. And it fucking scares me. It's like some uncanny valley kind of shit. What the hell? I don't like it. I still don't understand why they changed his face, but whatever. I want to talk about fucking Christmas. Snow is falling all around me. Spidey swinging, having fun. 'Tis the season, web shooting and beatings. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh yeah, you better believe I'm breaking out my musical talents to this, son. That's for all my weebs out there. So yeah, New York is now blanketed with snow. And this was by far my favourite addition to this game. Sure, the Christmas theme isn't really needed, but I fucking loved it anyway. Swinging through the snow with the city as my playground. I've got an idea for a song, I'll be right back. Swinging through the snow in my suit all black and red. Gonna throw some doors right at this dude's head. It's kind of a small change, but the snow makes New York feel brand new. The snowflakes fly right past you as you swing through the city at speed. Christmas decorations are all over the place, giving this feeling of festivity. It is perfect for this time of year, and I freaking loved it. I couldn't stop taking pictures near all of the Christmas decorations, and that's saying something because I'm kind of a Grinch when it comes to Christmas. Luckily though, none of this changes any of the gameplay because Spider-Man in winter... Yeah, nah, that ain't it, Chief. Ugh, I just really wish that Peter doesn't look the way that he does now.
I'm the OG. Think we should run tests tomorrow?
Moving on to the soundtrack. I really hate copyrights. This game has some copyrighted soundtracks which I can't play, because if I did, the YouTube copyrights police will come and execute me. These tracks are mostly at the beginning and at the end of the game, so it's not really too much of a big problem. And they feature artists such as Jaden Smith and Kid Cudi? I've never known how you pronounce that. It's not my kind of music to be honest, but it works well for the game. Now when it comes to the score, which I've been playing throughout this video, one of the best things that they did was take some of the typical kind of superhero tracks and add some beats to it. It's such a simple detail, but it meshes so well with Miles, and I really love that touch. The score sounds just as epic as the original game, and that is freaking awesome. I was touring through New York, listening to this score being like, woo, yeah, I'm the fucking man! The great score and fitting copyrighted music really makes you feel like Miles Morales. I always hate doing these sections. I always want to talk about how amazing a video game was if I truly enjoyed it. And for the most part I did enjoy this game, but holy mother docking shitty fuck stick, I'm not putting an image of that up. Miles Morales is quite the buggy game. And I really hate to say that after everything else that I talked about. I had a constant barrage of glitches and problems throughout my playthrough. Although luckily it isn't a game of Ubisoft standards. I had an enemy glitch in this one area. I had this funny glitch happen during a combat segment. I completely fell out of the map at one point. Still no idea how that happened. And this one happened too. Now this one is a Ubisoft glitch. I wonder if Headless Miles is related to No Face Arno. But the winner of this section, the biggest issue of all, the Big Papa glitch, Le Champion of the glitches, was audio issues. Good mother of God, throughout the game I had a lot of audio issues. Some cutscenes had absolutely no sound effects, which was kind of hilarious. Some sections of the game had missing dialogue entirely.
Pickups, but our GPS transponders say there are 3. Something's up. If you can check their
And sometimes the audio wouldn't stop playing even when I'm in a menu.
J. Jonah Jameson action figures. I have a prototype right here in front of me, and let me tell you...
Shut the hell up, Jameson! The worst thing about this is that the audio issues just progressively got worse, which meant that there was a lot of the game's final cutscenes that were just so screwed up for audio. Now, I apologise for not being able to show this, but as I said, it's kind of like the last cutscenes of the game, and I'm not spoiling this game for anyone. But it became so frustrating to deal with. I rebooted my game and I rebooted my console on many occasions, and it didn't fix anything. Which makes me really sad, because it kind of took away some of the fun and some of the tense moments and the emotion and all that good stuff of the final moments of the game. But basically, this glitch that I also had sums this up very well.
This is chaos.
Spiderman Miles Morales really makes you feel like Miles Morales. To put it simply, it's more Spiderman PS4, but that's not a bad thing. It does have some new additions thrown in though. Spiderman PS4 was such an incredible game, and Miles Morales lives up to that standard, apart from the glitches. Spiderman PS4 was such an incredible game, and Miles Morales joins it, swinging side by side in harmony. The story isn't quite as interesting, but there is still a lot to enjoy. The combat and stealth mechanics have been improved with all new abilities and gadgets. And the game looks so goddamn amazing, both graphically and seasonally. The snow in this game looks so goddamn pretty, I want to make out with the snow. You know what, screw you, I'm making out with the snow. Come here, baby. Woo! Dinner and a day first snow. Woo! Before you start touching me like that. Wait, what? There's someone behind me? Do you mind? Can you go away, please? I'm trying to have a moment with the snow here. It's okay, baby, the weird person's gone now. The soundtrack is pretty damn awesome, but the game suffers from a lot of issues right now, so it might be a good idea to hold off buying this game until they have sorted out some of these issues. So with all that said, Spider-Man Miles Morales has earned the title of a high fun times. Thank you for watching this video. There's going to be a hell of a lot more new releases that I'm going to be covering soon. I plan on covering the new 13 remake game, which I hear is apparently terrible, so that's going to make for a very funny video. There's also games like Yakuza Like a Dragon, and of course, the GOAT, the greatest, the best one, Hello Kitty the video game. I'm kidding, it's Cyberpunk. It's Cyberpunk. I also have a lot of videos planned for the start of the new year as well. Feel free to venom punch that like button, subscribe if you want to, and hit that bell which does the ding thing to stay up to date on when I post a new video. But thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo! It makes you feel like Miles Morales. 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 Look out! It makes you feel like Miles Morales. Makes you feel like Miles Morales. Makes you feel like Miles Morales.